Alrighty, now welcome back to the Loreverse. Now, at the end of Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 4, we get a moment that makes me go insane. It's Daredevil Matt Murdock, the man defined by his own unwavering decision to the scales of justice, saves the one person who arguably deserves to burn the frickin' most. Benjamin Stinking Poindexter, frickin' Bullseye. The man who wore Matt's suit to destroy his reputation. The man who executed Foggy Nelson in cold blood. If your first instinct is to ask, why the frick is this happening? You are asking the same exact question this series is built on, right? Because this wasn't bad writing. It was not a lapse in judgment. This was the moment Matt Murdock proved who he really is. Not when it's easy, but when it cost him his soul to stay consistent. So today we're talking about why Daredevil saved Bullseye at the end of episode 4. By the way, this episode is peak. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 has been amazing. They're 4 for 4 right now. And this season is on Netflix levels. I mean, I was speechless. So, it's your boy TV Hayes. Let's get into this. So, let's look at the geometry of this scene. Fisk is in the ring. He is the beast, okay? He has Bullseye on the ropes. He's about to shoot him and kill him. He isn't trying to arrest him. He's trying to erase this man. Fisk is seconds away from shooting him in his freaking head. And Matt steps in. He doesn't just stop the killing blow. He shields Bullseye, grabs him, and crashes through a window into the New York night. He doesn't debate the ethics with himself. He doesn't wait for a sign from God. He chooses to save a serial killer from a freaking tyrant. And to understand why, we have to look at the layers of the law. So the first layer is the most obvious that most heroes have, but also the most misunderstood. Matt's no-kill rule isn't just a preference, it's his sanity. If Matt allows Fisk to kill Bullseye, he is complicit. In Matt's Catholic-driven morality, allowing a murder you have the power to stop is a mortal sin. But it's deeper than that. Bullseye didn't just hurt people, he killed Foggy. And this is the ultimate test. If Matt lets Bullseye die here, it proves that his rules only apply when things aren't personal. And if the rule breaks when the victim is your best friend, then the rule was never a principle, it was just a hobby. So by saving Dex, Matt is protecting the only thing he has left, which is his integrity. Now, let's talk about the tactical lore here, because earlier in this episode, Matt tells Dex something critical. If Fisk dies, he becomes a symbol. So think about the board. Wilson Fisk is the mayor. He has convinced the public that he is the only thing standing between them and the mass chaos. If Bullseye, a known vigilante in the public eye, kills the mayor, the anti-vigilante machine wins forever. Fisk becomes a saint, the laws get tighter, the heroes get hunted into extinction, and Matt is making really the hard call. He has to keep the villain alive to ensure the bigger villain, right, Dex and Fisk, don't become immortal. And there is a massive emotional power play happening here as well, because Kingpin is about to be at his most vulnerable because Bullseye just struck Vanessa. And for the first time, Kingpin isn't fighting for the city or power. He's fighting for revenge. And Matt knows that. So by stepping in, Matt is denying Fisk is the one thing he wants most. He is forcing Kingpin to remain in the pain of the moment rather than giving him the release of the kill. And this is moral warfare. Matt is telling Kingpin, you don't get to be the judge. You don't get the satisfaction of blood. He is taking away Kingpin's control at the exact moment Fisk is about to lose his mind. And this is where everything gets uncomfortable, because by saving Bullseye, Matt has officially created an unstable alliance. Matt knows he can't beat Kingpin in a courtroom right now. The system is rigged. He needs a variable that Kingpin can't account for, and Bullseye is that variable. He's an unpredictable ballistic force of nature. And Daredevil isn't teaming up with Dex because he likes him. He is storing him as a weapon of last resort, and he's decided to use the devil he knows to fight the Kingpin he can't touch. And it's a high-stakes gamble that could blow up in Matt's face, but in a city owned by Kingpin, Matt is running out of options here. So let's look at the psychological lore as well, because Dex claims that he wants to do one good deed to balance the scales. And Matt believes that as long as a person is drawing breath, they have the free will to choose a different path, even if the person is a monster, even if the person is Benjamin Poindexter. So by saving Dex, Matt is giving the universe a chance to prove his faith right, even if his heart wants to see Dex burn. So let's be real, this isn't a heroic moment in the traditional sense. It's really a tragedy, because by saving Bullseye, Matt has unleashed a predator back onto the streets. He's creating a future where Dex will likely kill again. And Matt knows this. He carries that weight. But the alternative is a world where Kingpin wins completely, legally, and permanently. And Matt is choosing the chaos of the devil over the order of the tyrant. It's really a messy and bloody, complicated decision that proves Born Again isn't playing by the old good versus evil rules anymore. This decision changes the entire landscape of season 2. Bullseye is a fugitive, and Fisk is a grieving monster, and Vanessa is clinging to life, and the lines are gone. So Matt Murdock didn't say Bullseye because he's a good person. You know what I'm saying? That was not the case. He saved him because he's a man of principle who refuses to let the darkness dictate his actions. He saved the devil to fight a king, and now New York is about to find out exactly what happens when those forces end up colliding together. So what do you guys think? Did Matt make the right call, or is Foggy Nelson rolling in his grave? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This episode was insane, y'all. And now I cannot wait for next week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, and peace out.